I will say in the 2 days that we were not here, I was at the edge of my seat, still obsessing over this rap beef. Pause. I really thought Kendrick would have replied by now. I was giving it last night. I was like, oh, it's definitely going to happen tonight. Mainly because I wanted to talk about it on the pod today. I'm very scared that he's going to try to do some Thursday midnight shit to try to chart. Yeah. And then we're going to have to wait till Monday to pod about it.
I am hearing that he has an album coming in May. So I don't think that we'll probably get a response until the album. I think I see that being a smart move. And why not put the response on an album?
But why?
Well, if you let Drake tell it, you know exactly why.
That he was just using this because he needed it?
I said if you let Drake tell it. They've been calling me a dick rider for like 12 days out of song. I'm tired of riding dick. I'll let y'all tell it.
Kendrick has had sort of a theme with every single album. If there's one with a diss record to Drake, what is the theme here? Or is he just doing an album of just raps?
I don't know what Kendrick is doing.
Well, we're speculating.
I think that Kendrick didn't think that this was going to turn into a full out beef. I didn't think. Well, you just asked me to tell you what I think. I'm just thinking. Let me just think.
Blown away by your thoughts.
Yeah, let me. You're taking it back.
Blown away.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you what I think. I think that Kendrick put out those bars on Future's album. Mm-hmm. I think that, and it's funny how it goes back to what I said. I didn't think that warranted a response, but that's just me. I don't think that he thought that a full record from Drake was coming his way. I think he thought that there would obviously be some bars on another record, a song somewhere. I don't think that he thought that this would turn into a full beef. Mm-hmm. I think that's part of the reason why J. Cole apologized. I think he spoke to Kendrick, and Kendrick was like, yo, like it's not a beef. I just said what I said and that was it. Just what I'm thinking, just my thoughts.
I think the opposite as far as the combo with Kendrick and Cole. I think Drake and Cole, this is purely speculation. Not spoken to a single human being about this. I think he talked to Cole and said he's going to take it there with Kendrick. And Cole was like, all right, you're going to do that? Bet. I'm not a part of this. If y'all are going to really go there, I'm not even really involved here. That's what I think happened with Cole's reply. I think he got some information from Drake. This is purely speculation.
Yeah.
And was like, nah, I'm cool. I thought y'all were going to have some fun like rapping back and forth. Bet. I'm good.
See, that's what I think the opposite. I think that Kendrick and Cole spoke after the Cole record came out. And he was like, yo, like I didn't think this was going to turn into a battle.
Just said it was Big Me.
Yeah, like that's it. That's all I said. I didn't think it was going to turn into a battle. But clearly Drake had different plans. And I think with Drake, a lot of this is just a culmination of him not responding and holding back on a lot of things for a while. And I think that he's just like, okay, let me entertain this. People obviously think that I'm sweet, think that, you can just say things about me and I'll never respond, because typically that's what Drake does. He ignores a lot. Direct.
I think he pretty much, either in a Hove subliminal type way or direct, pretty much addresses everything down to like very minuscule things that we would think would be above Drake, which I actually appreciate him for that as a rapper. Mm-hmm. He will legitimately address a bum on the corner if that bum on the corner said something.
But not in such a direct way.
Our subs. I mean, I think that whole Deluxe is just 5 records of subs.
I mean, Red Button was definitely the battle record that I think that, probably put most rappers on heightened alert. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, he's letting you know that, he's aware, but if it has to go there, this is what will happen. I don't think y'all want that.
I'll ask the room. I tweeted last night and was met with an array of what's Kendrick's hive called?
The Big Steppers.
But what were they before?
Size 7.
The Butterflies?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not trying to make like, what was his stand group called?
I have no idea.
They're the what?
Llamas. They're not the llamas?
No one's ever called. No.
Don't say Kendrick no one's Lamar. Ever called them.
Kendrick called himself that.
See?
I'm Kendrick Lamar. I asked a question. In the unlikely hypothetical event that Kendrick does not reply, are we going to move the goalposts for him like we have a lot in the past? Or is this boogeyman persona done? And the way we spoke about Cole, where all these braggadocious bars don't hit anymore, are we going to say the same for Kendrick in the hypothetical?
I blame y'all for that, though. I blame your era for that.
For what?
Y'all made Kendrick feel like he was some boogeyman.
No, he did. He was saying, someone say Candyman. That was something he created, and he did a very good job at it.
But then y'all started calling him Candyman, the Boogeyman, all these other like weird names.
The marketing worked.
Did it?
Yeah, my generation thinks he's the boogeyman, which I feel.
I don't.
I've never felt that he is the boogeyman. I just feel.
Oh, now you don't?
Small. See, you got it. You keep trying to rewrite.
Oh,
my
now you
side of
don't?
This whole thing.
Now you don't?
You keep changing things.
I didn't change anything but my underwear.
I've told you, I feel like this is Drake's battle to lose. Drake is light years ahead of whatever Kendrick can do. I've agreed with you on that.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sick. My voice is coarse.
Okay.
We don't know that
in there.
yet. I'm still, as much as I love Drake's reply, and I think he fares very well in a battle with Kendrick, let's not just dismiss Kendrick like he's not.
No, nobody's ever
a great
dismissing
rapper.
Kendrick.
I still think we should give him the benefit of the doubt that he can hang in this arena. I'm just keeping the same energy that I did with Drake after Like That. You're on the clock.
To be fair,
and we're in a different era, bro. You've had so much time to prepare. Why is it Thursday, about to be Friday,
well, to be
and
fair,
we haven't gotten anything?
To be fair, I gave Kendrick the same quote unquote clock that it took Drake to respond to the.
To your point, though, he was on
record.
tour, even though I thought Drake could record on tour.
No, but
It took 3 weeks because he was on tour.
Yeah, but like I said, you have to turn into a different person to get into battle mode. You can't be on the tour and be in battle mode at the same time.
Sure, and I'm saying Kendrick, to your point before, we believe has been planning this for quite some time. And now that you're saying he may have an album in May, this was probably his rollout and has been prepped for it. Why didn't you come the weekend that Drake's diss leaked? Why not step on it right away?
Well, like I told you, I think the Ross thing kind of put a wedge in that. I think that kind of took some of the steam out of it. I think that kind of took some things that Ross maybe said. I think Kendrick may have said some of those things too.
I agree with you there.
So I think that may have, that can sound a little dated if you're Kendrick and put that out and it's basically echoing the same thing that Ross already said. So I think that had a lot to do with it. But I do think obviously he'll respond. I think he has to respond. How he responds is different. I don't know if it's a record on his album. I don't know if it's a full out diss. I don't know if it's something similar to the Future record. But obviously Kendrick is an MC of the highest level, so he will respond. But I don't think it's going to be what people are anticipating. I don't think it's going to be that. I think the moment of the table reserved for two type of thing that we thought this was kind of got interrupted by the Ross thing a little bit. And I think now with the whole AI thing, I think it's just taking some of that allure off of it.
Okay.
But I think that Kendrick will respond. I just don't think that it's going to be the way people want it to be.
Perfect segue into my next question. 2 leaks happened on what? Tuesday morning?
Yeah.
One, Owl Hunting, I believe, was the fake name of it. And then there was another one that Hush from OVO posted. Then later on, that Owl Hunting one, the guy that made it showed how he made that one. I'm split on this. I thought the Owl Hunting one was AI from Rip. Like just down to the hook, everything just was like, Kendrick's not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that one that Hush posted might be real.
I think so too. I think that's real. I think it leaked the same way Drake's version for the first version leaked. Obviously, I think it was more to that record, to that music that we heard from Kendrick. But I do think that was real. And that's the thing with this AI thing. I think that, if another rap battle in occurs, I think that it has to, we've learned through this that the music can only be put out on the streaming platform. Like it has to be either directly from the artist.
Yeah.
It can't be like, we can't just think that, it's going to pop up on a sound, because this AI thing changes that whole dynamic now. It changes it. It's like, all right, is it real? Like when the Drake thing leaked, I didn't even want to click on it at first, because I was like, is this like, I don't want to hear no AI bars and get all, into it like, oh, that was hard, I didn't like that bar, and then come to find out it's not even a real record. I didn't want to do that. So I didn't click on it, but same record, different lines, different beat. So that was a different type of AI, because it wasn't AI, it was just a leaked version. It was real, but it wasn't the real record.
It's funny, I was thinking like the artist perspective of it, and I do want to listen to what Hush posted in a second. I feel like AI is also fucking with the artists because there's been some actual like sort of okay AI diss records that we know are flat out AI. Like they weren't even created.
They be getting
but
off.
It was like, all right, where's that guy's original music? He can rap.
Yeah.
I know some of those artists must be tight when they hear these clearly AI records taking an approach they would have taken. Because now it's like, you may look like you're copying the viral AI. And they were already just taking the obvious approach you were.
Right.
Can we hear the one that Hutch posted?
Yeah.
Kendrick, I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statements, cold saying, regretting his lyrics. MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit. How to kill a rapper, let them do it to they self. Self-inflicted career wounds that fear helped. Drop nukes, surprise moves, heighten respect. They promised me my death, now they deleted threats. One rap nigga dead, laid on the floor. And I didn't even have to throw bullets for him to go. Now that we got that out of the way, it's one more to go. Stop wasting time, let's get the show on the road. Niggas was ignoring repeat disses, and when they get respond, they entertained in a sweet disses. And
all right, I saw everyone killing that and saying Kendrick's got to come harder than that. I thought that was a great intro to start off a diss record. Clearly he's about to go somewhere, and everyone's like, "Yo, that got leaked. That's why Kendrick's taking so long because he thought that was it," and everyone called it trash. Clearly he's about to go somewhere. I thought that was a great fucking start with the Cole shit. All right, now let's get to the Drake shit. I hope this is the beginning of the real record. I thought that was a great start.
It sounds good. I wasn't mad at it. Obviously the beat is hard. He's saying a couple things on there that's like, okay. But then this gentleman, I guess, popped up on TikTok or wherever he popped up at and proved that it was him that actually made the record.
That was a different one.
Oh, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that Hush posted, I believe, just my own thoughts, that could actually be a real.
I think that's the real record.
That owl hunting shit, like that hook. Yeah. That hook was like, all right, bro. This is how could y'all think this is real?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad people were posting this to prove that it was fake because the internet believes anything. But I'm also on the side of like, why are we promoting this?
That's what I'm saying.
This is just going to encourage more people to do this shit.
Homie, this isn't cool. The guy's like, here's how I made the record. Just stay the fuck out of their business. It's corny. No one gives a shit. You dubbed your voice to sound like a famous rapper. It's whack. You fucked up this whole rollout.
You figured out how Kendrick does his teas. Great. I don't care.
I think Kendrick would have dropped if this dickhead didn't fucking put this shitty ass record out.
No, I don't think Kendrick would have dropped. I think that
I think it's something else. I don't think it's AI shit.
I think it's again, I believe that Kendrick didn't think a full diss record from Drake was coming. I don't think he thought that. I thought he would just address it in another Drake record and just be on an album somewhere. I don't think he thought that a battle was going to happen from that moment. I don't think he thought that at all.
Huh.
So I think that he had to, I do think he has an album coming in May. And I think that kind of like, this kind of got in the way of maybe some album things. Now he has to turn into this mode, or maybe he has to create this type of record when the album's almost done. But yeah, I think the moment, my overall point is, I think the moment we thought we were going to have between Drake and Kendrick, I don't think we're going to have it the way we thought. I think it'll happen eventually. Kendrick will respond, but it won't be the battle. It won't be like back and forth like we thought.
Where do you keep hearing about this album coming in May?
I didn't. First time I heard it was from Maul just now.
Yeah, same. You've said it like 3 times. I
just spoke to a little birdie.
On Twitter?
No, not on Twitter. I was smoking, walking around the park, and a little birdie dropped a little bud in my ear that Kendrick may be coming in May. So I was like, oh, okay.
What type of bird? Was it a butterfly?
It was a blue jay, I think.
Can butterflies be birds?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
That's a good reference. Wow.
Okay.
Good job, Maul.
I get it.
Oh.
Not that blue jay.
Okay. No, I mean, but they're up there.
Well.
No, Rory and